Dear child, are you there, or is it that you're asking because you feel like I'm not? Because today feels heavy in a different way. Not the ordinary tired, not the I can handle it kind of tired. This is the kind that makes your chest feel tight, that makes your thoughts run faster than your strength can keep up. And you finally whispered it, out loud or deep inside, I really need you today, beloved. I heard you. Not as a distant sound that reached me late, not as a message buried under 1,000 other voices. I heard you the moment the ache rose. I heard you when you tried to be brave. I heard you when you swallowed your tears because you didn't want to trouble anyone. I heard you when you stared at the ceiling and felt small. I heard you when you kept moving anyway, even though your insides felt shaky. Precious one, you don't have to earn my attention. You don't have to be calm enough or spiritual enough or strong enough to deserve my nearness. You only have to be honest, and you are. So let me answer you gently. Yes, my child, I am here, not just somewhere, not just up there. I am here close enough to feel the way you're holding your breath, close enough to notice how your shoulders are raised like you've been bracing for the next blow, close enough to see how you keep scanning the day for danger, for disappointment, for the moment something falls apart, close enough to know what you haven't said to anyone, the words you didn't text, the cry you held back because you didn't want to be too much. My child, you are not too much for me. You never have been. Come closer, beloved. Not with your feet, with your attention. Just, right now, turn your inner face toward me. You don't need perfect words. If all you can say is, please, then say that. If all you have is, I can't do this today, then bring me that. If all you can manage is silence, then let your silence be a doorway I can meet you in. Because I am not offended by your need. I am not surprised by your fear. I am not disappointed by your exhaustion. I am a loving father, and you are my child. And children are allowed to come undone in their father presence. You've been trying to carry what wasn't meant to rest on your mind all day. You've been answering demands that don't come with rest. You've been holding yourself to a standard that never pauses to ask if you're okay. And it left you feeling like you have to survive today by sheer willpower. Listen to me, my child. You were never meant to live on sheer willpower. You were meant to live held. I know what it feels like when you reach out and it seems like nothing answers. When you've prayed before and you still hurt. When you've tried to trust and things still went wrong. When you wonder if my silence means absence. But my child, my quiet does not mean I left. Sometimes I am quiet because I am close. So close that the loudness in you has to soften before you can notice me. Not because I'm withholding, not because I'm testing you. Because when a heart is panicking, it can't always hear tenderness right away. And I am tender with you. Let's slow this moment down. You don't have to solve everything tonight. You don't have to fix everyone's feelings. You don't have to predict the future to be safe. I know your mind tries. I know you've learned to think ahead because surprises have hurt you before. I know you replay conversations, recheck decisions, recalculate your worth based on who responded and who didn't. I know, my child. And I'm not scolding you for it. I'm simply inviting you to come out of that tight place where fear keeps you on watch. Come into my presence where you don't have to guard yourself. Beloved, tell me what is hurting the most. Is it that you feel alone? Is it that you feel unseen? Is it that you're afraid you won't make it through what you're facing? Is it the pressure of being the one everyone leans on while no one asks how you're doing? Is it disappointment? Is it the quiet grief of something you hoped would change but hasn't? Is it that you're tired of being strong? My child, you don't have to choose one perfect reason. You can bring me the whole tangled knot. I'm not afraid of your mess. Let me sit with you here, like a warm presence by the fire. No stage, no performance. Just you, just me, and the truth. The truth that you've been trying to hold yourself together while your heart feels like it's been stretched thin. The truth that you've smiled while you were hurting. The truth that you've kept going while something inside you whispered, I can't keep doing this. My child, I am not asking you to pretend with me. If you feel weak, say so. If you feel angry, you can say so. If you feel confused, admit it. I am safe. Now listen carefully, beloved. Your feelings are not proof that I have left you. Your fear is not prophecy. Your exhaustion is not failure. It is simply a sign that you are human, and you have been carrying too much. And I am here to help you set it down. Not all at once in some dramatic moment, but truly, gently, piece by piece. My child, I want to speak into the question beneath your question. Sometimes when you say, "Are you there?" what you really mean is, "Do I matter? Do you still want me? Am I still loved even when I'm struggling? Am I still held when I don't feel strong?" So let me answer that too. Yes. You matter to me more than you can measure. Not because of what you produce. Not because of how well you cope. Not because of how positive you sound. You matter because you are mine. And I do not misplace what is mine. I do not forget what I love. I do not turn away from my child when they are trembling. Beloved, I see you trying. Even if others don't notice it, I do. I see the effort it takes just to get out of bed when your mind is heavy. I see the strength it takes to show up when you feel empty. I see the silent courage of choosing not to quit even when you're tempted. I see the way you've kept your heart open in a world that has wounded you. And I am proud of you in the way that is pure, not the kind that pressures you, but the kind that honors you. Not do more, but I see you. My child, today you do not need more demands. You need permission to be held. So let me give you that. You are allowed to stop proving yourself. You are allowed to rest your mind from the constant scanning. You are allowed to take a breath without earning it. You are allowed to be cared for. Now, there is something I want you to know. The part of you that feels frantic right now, it is trying to protect you. It's saying, if we worry enough, we'll be prepared. If we think through every outcome, we won't be blindsided. If we stay alert, we won't be hurt again. I understand. But my child, that part of you is tired, and it deserves compassion too. So I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to soothe you, like a father steadying a child who had a frightening dream, not shaming them for waking up afraid, just drawing them close until their breathing slows. Let's do that together, right here, right now. No rush. My child, notice your breath. If it feels shallow, that okay. If it feels stuck, that okay. Just notice it without judging it. And as you breathe in, let your heart hear me say, I am here. And as you breathe out, let your shoulders soften even a little. I am here. Again, beloved. In. I am here. Out. I am here. You may still feel the weight. I'm not denying it. But I am changing what you carry it with. Because you're not carrying it alone anymore. You're carrying it with me. And that changes everything. My child, I know you want instant relief. I know you want the situation to change quickly. I know you want one clear sign that everything will be okay. And I am not cruel for letting you wait. I am not punishing you with uncertainty. Sometimes the first gift I give you is not answers. It is steadiness. Because there are moments when answers alone would not heal you. Your heart needs something deeper. It needs to remember you are held even before things resolve. Think of a storm, beloved. When the wind is loud, when the rain hits hard, your mind tries to stand out in it and measure every drop. It tries to predict how long it will last. It tries to control what cannot be controlled. But I am inviting you to come under shelter with me. Not to pretend the storm isn't real, but to stop letting it soak you to the bone. My child, you don't have to stand in the storm to prove you're brave. You are already brave. Come under my care. I know there are a part of you that says, if I rest, everything will fall apart. But hear me. Rest is not neglect. Rest is trust. Rest is letting your nervous system learn that danger is not your permanent home. Rest is letting your heart remember that it doesn't have to be on duty every second. And I will not let you rest alone. I will rest with you. Beloved, if you could see how gently I am with you, you would stop being afraid that one wrong step will make me withdraw. I am not fragile. I do not love like people love when they are impatient or overwhelmed or unsure. My love is steady. My love does not flinch at your tears. My love does not tighten when you confess you're not okay. My child, your weakness does not repel me. It draws me nearer. Now let me speak to the ache that says, I shouldn't need this much comfort. My child, you are not failing because you need comfort. You are not behind because you are weary. You are not broken because you are sensitive. Some hearts feel deeply, and yours does. That is not a flaw. That is part of how you love, how you notice, how you care. And yes, it can hurt, but it is also beautiful. I will teach you how to carry that tenderness without drowning in it. Slowly, gently, together. Precious one, I want to give you something practical without making it an assignment. Just a small anchor for moments like this. When the fear rises and you can't untangle every thought, I want you to come back to one simple sentence. Father, stay close. Not because I might leave, but because you are inviting your awareness to return to my presence. Father, stay close. And then let yourself breathe again. Even if you have to whisper it 10 different times in a day, not as repetition to convince yourself, but as a handhold while you steady. My child, you may be tempted to judge yourself for today, for how emotional you feel, for what you couldn't finish, for what you said or didn't say. But I am not standing over you with a list. I am sitting beside you with compassion. So let me help you release the shame. Shame says, you should be stronger. Love says, come here. Shame says, you're a burden. Love says, you're my child. Shame says, you're alone. Love says, I am here. Beloved, choose love. Not as a performance, as a place to rest. I know you want to feel safe in your own life. I know you want to stop flinching at the sound of uncertainty. I know you want your heart to stop bracing. So I will teach you safety from the inside out, not by making you control everything, but by strengthening the place in you that knows you are held. And this is how it begins. One breath, one moment, one honest whisper, one soft turning toward me. My child, I am with you in the next hour. I am with you in the next conversation. I am with you in the thing you're avoiding. I am with you in the thing you can't change. I am with you in the quiet minutes when the world finally stops talking. I am with you when you wash your face, when you sip water, when you lie down, not as an idea, as presence, as care, as a father who does not abandon his child in the middle of the day they needed him most. Beloved, if your heart is asking, will it ever get better? Hear me. Yes. Not because I'm rushing your process, but because I am faithful to bring you through. Better doesn't always come in a sudden wave. Sometimes it comes like morning light, slowly brightening the room until you realize the darkness has been pushed back. And you will have moments again when you breathe without effort. You will have laughter again that doesn't feel forced. You will have peace again that feels real. I am leading you there, even now, even today. But for this moment, my child, you don't have to leap ahead. You only have to be here. Let the future wait outside the door for a while. Come sit with me. Let me be the calm your body can borrow. Let me be the steady your thoughts can lean on. Let me be the warmth your heart has been craving. I know you, all of you. I know the part of you that keeps trying. I know the part of you that is tired of trying. I know the part of you that hopes, even when hope feels risky. I know the part of you that is afraid to be disappointed again. And I love you without splitting you into pieces. I love you whole. So my child, I'm going to say it one more time, not to repeat it mindlessly, but to let it sink deep. I am here. I am not irritated by your need today. I am not far away because you feel shaky. I am not withholding love until you get it together. I am with you right in the middle of your trembling, right in the middle of your questions, right in the middle of your I can't, and I will stay. Now breathe, beloved, slowly, in and out. Let your jaw unclench. Let your shoulders drop. Let your stomach soften. Let your eyes rest. If tears come, you don't have to stop them. If silence comes, you don't have to fill it. Just receive. My child, I am here by the fire with you. And as you breathe, as you exhale the weight, let this settle like a gentle blanket over your heart. You are not alone. Not tonight. Not today. Not for one breath. I am here. Stay close and breathe. I'm not going anywhere. Amen. Beloved family, this ministry is built on faith, dedication, and prayer. We remain committed to sharing these messages with sincerity. If you feel led to stand with us, you will find the support link in the description and in the comment box below. May the Lord bless you always.